my daughter fiending to sit on my shoulders, acting like he younger, but that's only his lack of maturity. Because we know that this bum is older. And now it's time for the student to be the professor and take it over. Clearly you got daddy issues. That's why the bitch is in you. Now you a rider in the backseat, lacking the pace to track meet, going against somebody ready for Olympic trials. When you're a pretending child, figuring himself as an athlete. Boy, this pussy personifies Cat Keith. You better hop off my shit, bitch. Trying to ride no cowgirl. Because I know plenty body fish that would want to plow, girl. The energy of entity is her who is him religion. Transgender Caitlyn Jenner, religion, gender symptoms. You still mad because I spanked you in bars? Bounce it to indecent exposure. You better off in a precinct, weakling, because you a snitch. That's why you getting cut by bars. When I raise the bars, asphalt avalanche assimilation absent. After asinine aspirations, assumed as attractive, abstract ascensions are absolutely atrocities are served. Actions, acquainted as asphyxiation, advertising, executing entity excellently, entering eternal enlightenment for his damnation. I'm astronomically advanced. You stuck on that old shit, still on that Mickey Mantle, old mitt, faggot. He got urinalysis dust in his mouth. He bobbing old dicks, being a fountain for old piss, homosexual, R. Kelly, whole shit. So he believes he can fly with the gold wrist with his croak spits. I'm no racist, but your sunburn, favor a white devil. I eat popcorn, watching a movie of your soul slip. You an old bitch, a grandma who steals from her fam every time she lands from Korea. Kleptomania fever, and leaves her man to embody her plan, to sell her soul for chips. You got me prepared for life with a wife. You seem like that reflection with your culture vulture sessions. That's why when you're in the trap, pretending with odds maker, so that you can be an odds changer in your direction, I just sit there while you venting and be like, I know, bitch, hold this. You remind me of a mother-in-law, a young soul but an old chick, crying about immature misadvantages, off the handle with no grip. Boy, you got butterfingers. You couldn't dribble or shoot the rock unless it's crack and heroin that you injected in your own wrist. I know he gonna be like, stop reading. You look like you can't zone into your phone, slick. I'm like, I'm not wasting all this action just so that I could subtract when you think that I don't know how to destroy you and rip you out your own faction. It happens. So I'm gonna tell you again that this relic keep talking about quality product. Bitch, you just old. That don't mean that you're gold novelty product. So I'm saying, man, we got nothing in common. But I'll leave you chillier than an ice cube to show you that the grounds we're on isn't common. But we not making up in no barbershop. I'm just cutting off heads and letting all the barbers watch. You in traffic, getting your ass kicked, the hookie's engine goes into suspension, and then the car just stops. And then I'm bringing CDL hell while he's trapped in the middle of the highway. It's hazmat, natural disaster that makes him. Goodbye. Hey, you must be crazy thinking I punch Wilder, but I got the accuracy that's emphatic B, and you don't got the fury of Tyson. I guarantee you a busted Douglas who won't be having the refs switch the perception of the public, because you can't beat this Iron Mike. Bitch, I'ma steam your face off and throw it at you, Harriet Tubman style. That's how I rub out the creases on your unironed life. So.
Entity, let's get it. Zod, I bet you second guessed how I'd rep it when I was bringing to the set, not seeing I'm lyrically blessed enough to visually impress you with an intricate death. I wire 2 bombs to both sides of your head with a magnetic switch that's set to detonate when a signal disconnects. I'm bringing you forces like the 4 horsemen. I'll off you right in front of your kids because you're soft like your wife's womb after that last abortion. What, that shit's too personal? Let me not blow this shit out of proportion. I'd spend more time destroying your family, dog, but I got a couple topics that are more important. You supporting a racist. Your mind's lost in a matrix. You stay rolling with these snakes and became one of the fakest. That's why I'm stepping up to the plate and knocking you back to the basics. Just face it, Zod. I'm in a higher bracket. That's why I put a rack on this battle and you declined it, because the fact is, you realize that's more than you and your wife make in a week after taxes. Shit, I should have been a math teacher the way I'm breaking you down to fractions. You're an Amazon phone consultant. I'm a sultan with a hammer claw that'll bash your skull in like one of those killers down in Panama. See, I'm subliminally implanted an image of this killing inside of your system that enhances the feeling every time that you listen. And you're saying bow to Zod? Homie, I'd crack you in your mouth so hard one leg would give out. You'd be hitting the ground and bowing to me, dog, and that's real shit. I'm gonna take everything from you and having you pray for some better days. Watch Entity jump center stage and set the entire set ablaze. See, I told you all this shit was mismatched. Dude asking me to come to Jacksonville, what, so his ass can get bitch slapped? If I came to your crib, you'd be calling dispatch. Cowering in the corner like I think I'm about to get kidnapped or one of my kids snatched. When in actual fact, knowing you're no match for my bare knuckle tactics and I'd snap you in half in a pit match. So keep rolling with that racist bitch. You ever need me to babysit while y'all go paint the town red on some hatred shit? I'll slit both your wrists and be entertained by your capillaries. I'm just keeping it a buck, homie. You ain't never beat rapping Larry. I mean, you coerced your family, tried to steal support from the whole majority, had your kids sitting around the table talking about me like you telling some ghost stories. Well, this Entity, bitch, I ain't never been on that fuck shit. I'm the dude that supports all these leagues and helps a man when he's down in his buck slips. See, remember, I'm an enemy with lyrical supremacy. I'm also one of those dudes that'll turn your family to a human centipede. I got Blackzod out front, dad rowing the boat, 3 children behind him, Roxanne's ass open, watch me sow these oats. So stop trying to act defiant. Don't be trying to maintain your relationship with this rapping Goliath. Homie, I'll snap like a tyrant and bash in your eyelids. I'm strapped with an iron, I'll leave your ass on an island. And in those final moments, when you actively dying, I'm gonna turn to the league, we're gonna have a short mass and some silence. Entity, 1. Brah!